of the husband and the wife. Man, that was like such a beautiful thing to see being depicted like in this movie, where the wife has like a strong personality, is like the top in her career. She's doing amazing. Her husband is a really good chef and opening different restaurants. Like, they're both solid in their careers. And the wife just has this strong personality as a mom, you know. But then just the man, her husband, understanding, this black man understanding that her anxiety was showing up as controlling, you know, to her son. That's how the son was interpreting it. But she was afraid for her son's life, like, you know, being pulled over by cops or being shot by a cop because he was black every time he goes out. So she would like try to make sure that she always check up on him, that he always is home on time. He calls her when she's there, you know, like he calls her whenever he gets to his location. He's always in communication with them because the mom is like afraid for her son. But then also thinking about his career as a black male as she's raising him. So all of these fears is like running all over this lady. And her husband is like seeing the exchange with her and her son. And I love how he did not like undermine her authority or undermine her in a lot of ways, but he interpreted to her son that his mom was just scared. Like the emotion, like that was such a powerful thing to be shown, because sometimes people will misinterpret women's emotions, you know, as a way of being controlling, or just being too strong, or just being overbearing. But those things is like fear coming out, worries coming out of your children, and making sure that you defeated the odds to make sure that your kids, you know, that your kids do better than you. But listen, I'm just sitting there and I just loved it. I love the dynamic of that black man in his own security as a man, and being able to lead his family, where it looks like she's leading, but he's just sitting back to like waiting to see when he gotta tap in when she's out of line. And then when she was out of line and he knew that he had to step up, listen, he took the lead and she sat back. So I just love that, because a lot of things about this submission that, like, listen, when it's done properly, like, and you understand the emotional range of a woman, you don't even have to worry about her submitting. If you start to understand your woman and you understand her emotions, like, it has nothing to do with you or your power or your role as a man. It has to do with, sometimes we're afraid, sometimes we got a lot going on, sometimes it's too much, you know, that we're emotional. So I just love that she was able to be flawed, accepted, and strong in every way, instead of just this perfect person, you know, or having to be put in a box. Like, she was able to be everything that a strong woman is, a weak woman is, a worried woman is, an emotional woman is, a rack. Like, she was everywhere. So I love it. So if you haven't checked out Forever on Netflix, check that out. Like, please, Netflix is not paying me, but I love that.